Welcome back to a Monday morning review with a side of spoilers. I'm JS.
I'm Jeremy.
I'm Emily.
And today we're going to be reviewing Frozen. So guys, how was Frozen?
It was really
Did
good.
it warm your hearts?
I love warm hugs now.
Okay.
Because of Olaf.
Oh, Olaf, yeah.
I thought it was a great film.
Yes.
Very quirky writing.
Yeah.
It was kind of made it more entertaining.
Yeah.
So.
I think I actually was not going to see it originally because I think the marketing was really bad.
It
for
was.
This film, and I didn't even know it wasn't a musical.
They were trying to keep that under wraps for whatever reason.
I don't know why, because that's a big selling point.
Yeah.
But it ended up doing pretty well. I mean, it got number 2 in the box office, but still it broke records in November.
Yeah.
But
So can we talk more about why we thought it was bad marketing and promotion? Because I had this argument with my roommate several times about why I thought it was badly promoted.
Oh yeah.
So I think so because we see a lot of promotional material, right, Jess? Because we're like putting up a lot of trailers and things for you guys on our channels, and there weren't that many TV spots, there weren't that many clips released. They did put out the Olaf singing music video, so that was. And my roommates, I had the same argument about the musical thing, and my roommate said that you just assume it's a musical because it's Disney, but
no, I don't
like
assume anymore. It's a kind of an old thing, and then they brought it back with they kind of did it with Tangled, but they did it with what's it called, the Princess and the Frog.
Right, definitely. So I think that I think it could have definitely been marketed a little better.
Yeah.
Pushed out more material.
And that teaser,
another trailer.
That teaser wasn't even in the movie. That was not even part of the movie.
Yeah, that's true. That initial teaser was just the caribou and the snowman and the carrot. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which
they're
very lovable characters, but they weren't established yet. So I don't know.
Right.
Okay, so onward to the story.
Yes.
So this is based off of Hans Christian Andersen's Snow Queen.
Very loose adaptation, it seems.
Yeah, because the original is about a magic mirror and a snow spirit and girls saving someone from this. I really didn't look that much into it, but I've heard that it was a very dark story, and so Disney tried several times to readapt it, and finally succeeded when they created the story of the two sisters, and it was more lighthearted and less dark, and made for a better Disney film.
Aside from killing the parents in the first 5 minutes.
Right,
But then
which
again,
is very typical of every Disney
Every Disney movie, they at least have one or two deaths of a
My
family.
roommate looked over when that happened and was like, of course.
Yeah.
Disney
hates parents, but they love kids. And
it makes for character building, right?
Yeah, and they love animals.
Because of it.
So
yeah,
I was really impressed almost from the get-go because it begins with this 90-second interlude of music, which is this Norwegian woman's choir, and it really sets the mood.
Yeah.
And then you get right into that world by watching all these ice harvesters.
That's
and
true.
I just thought
That was very interesting.
Songs are very confident too, and you said wasn't the guy who worked on Avenue Q?
And the Book of Mormon musical.
And the Book of Mormon musical too.
Interesting.
It's really I've been singing "We'll Let It Go" and then what's the other one? Do You Want to Build a Snowman? I love that song.
Those are both fantastic.
Yeah. Right, I love that, and I love the little girls at the beginning. They're adorable. They really set it up for you, and then it's just. As she grows up, it's so sad when her sister is isolated.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I kind of wanted to cry a couple times in this film.
But a part of the other thing too with the marketing, going back to the marketing, I didn't even know who the main character was.
Sure.
Right, well, it's kind of both of them.
Yeah.
I think there was a trailer that was strictly for the blonde sister. What's her name?
Elsa.
Elsa. Yeah, there was a trailer strictly for her and stuff. So it kind of did set up.
And she was played by the person who did Wicked.
Really?
Yeah.
Idina Menzel.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I saw.
And then Kristen Bell did Anna, and I was reading earlier that kind of some of the quirkiness came from Kristen Bell. She rewrote a few things,
really?
a couple of the taglines.
Yeah.
So it makes more sense because her character is so quirky, and Kristen Bell is that kind of lovable, quirky character in a lot of her films.
I love the dynamic introduced between the two sisters.
Right.
And there's a nice mirroring on later in the film where one of them gets locked into a room, and it's just like a perfect bookend with what happened early on in the film.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I really like something that was a really cool ending was the choice of sacrifice or self-redemption. Yeah. And I really think the sacrifice was an interesting thing, and also the fact that she wasn't saved by a guy. The love was like a sister.
It's a very feminist film for Disney.
Well, speaking of,
and it had a female director, which was
Did it?
part of it. Yeah, Jennifer Lee. She did a fantastic job. She wrote Wreck-It Ralph last year.
Yeah, Wreck-It Ralph.
And so she's on a roll.
I mean, we've had some strong female leads in the past though with Disney films.
Right.
Mulan,
Right.
my favorite.
Mulan's like
She's
the perfect
kind of a
example.
badass.
A lot of them are like saved by guys or married guys and stuff like that.
It's very true, especially the old school.
Like you didn't have the
Beauty.
spinning camera with them kissing and stuff like that. Something that I thought was interesting, and I heard some other people were reading it too. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I thought the queen, I thought it was like a symbol for like maybe like homosexuality.
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
Like
That's all over the place.
Yeah, yeah, definitely like.
Interesting. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, because she's kind of like hiding herself, and like people
And
are
then she's
afraid.
free. That's
yeah,
very-
people don't understand her.
When she's
Man.
singing "Let It Go,"
And
that's
she doesn't
pretty
get
much.
a guy in the end.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty
Yeah.
much like an
That's
anthem of like
I just
I
like
was
I just had a
born this way.
revelation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So what did you guys think of Olaf, this snowman?
Right,
And
so
he,
I heard a
he
lot of
was
people
in
say
the
that
marketing.
they
a lot.
weren't his. He was like kind of the front of the marketing. I heard a lot of people say that he, especially in our comments, a lot of people thought he was a very weak character and a very weak sidekick for a Disney film. But
Was
in
that
the
just
end,
based on the
Really?
trailers? and
based on the
marketing?
trailers,
Okay.
that's what a lot of our
Based
fans
on
were
the
saying.
trailer, I
you
thought
let
he
us know if
looks-
you saw it differently, but that's
Yeah.
what I was seeing. But in the film, he kind of pulls it off, and
Yeah.
it's what's the actor's
Josh
name?
Gad, isn't
Josh
it?
Gad, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Which
he's
from
hilarious.
He's from Book of Mormon, so maybe that's
Yeah.
the connection.
Right, and you might have seen him in Jobs and some other things, but
Yeah.
No, you didn't see him in
Yeah,
Jobs.
he
No one
saw
saw
Jobs.
Jobs.
No, it's such a.
yeah. So then, who else? Oh, Alan Tudyk is the Duke of Weaselton
Oh my gosh,
or
yeah.
Wesselton, and,
Yeah, I
and
like
he's
that.
one of our favorite people. So that was a great one.
No, I thought the snowman in particular was really funny.
Yeah, and like the
Yeah.
songs were like his song was very
In
enjoyable,
summer,
and,
yeah.
like the concept of snowman and like who's never like felt heat before and doesn't understand.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Right, and he was very simple-minded, and had a lot of great comedy to the film.
Yeah.
I thought he was a great sidekick in the
Yeah.
film. He really was.
And even the reindeer wasn't too bad because a lot of times they have like the
horse from Tangled, right?
Basically the horse from
You notice
Tangled.
they're all, like,
Pegasus
dogs?
from like Hercules.
That's true.
They're
like, it's
all like dogs, though. They're not like their actual
right.
animals.
That's how they do it. Like, and it's a DreamWorks film, but like How to Train Your Dragon was like a dog.
Right.
Sure.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
So I
go
think we
ahead.
all really like Frozen, it's safe to say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
absolutely.
The soundtrack I checked this morning has already sold out on Amazon.
Wow.
They have
I
to get more
I was
in
listening
stock,
to it
so yeah.
this morning.
But you can listen to it online.
Let's talk about
Sure.
real fast before we wrap up. Can we talk about how cool the animation was in general?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I was reading something about how the staircase scene was like took the longest render out of
I
lots of their
believe that,
films
yeah.
and stuff. And I was telling you guys earlier about how it's really cool how the team prepared a Disney animation for this film. The animation team went to Wyoming because they're all from SoCal, and they wanted to experience snow
They
a
don't
little
know what
better,
snow looks
deep
like.
snow, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the lighting team went to an ice castle in Quebec to experience how the lighting angles hid and to build Elsa's castle. It's kind
Yeah.
of cool. Kind of cool how they prepared, and I think it pulled off, and it was
Oh,
a
yeah.
very beautiful, beautiful film. The colors, the animation.
I can't really
and
think
the
of a-
action. I
No.
thought the action was
I
very
can't
well
really.
done too.
Yeah, I can't really think of a lot of films that handle besides Ice Age, but I still think they did a lot better than Ice Age with snow.
I think it was just gorgeous. Like
Yeah.
all the freeze frames from the film were just
Yeah.
beautiful. The
Yeah,
colors.
yeah,
And Tangled is kind of like that too, and it makes sense because it's kind of the creators.
Sure.
yeah.
So, I don't know. Very beautiful film.
I will say though, one of my major gripes, I think the music is the best part. I actually saw it twice, and on the
Right.
second viewing, anytime they're not singing, that's when it became a little more bland for me.
Really?
On that,
Really?
On that repeat viewing. I wish they had more music, because after the matchmaking trolls sing their number,
Yeah.
That's like my favorite part. by the
that's
way.
pretty much like the last big song. And then we have like a half-hour stretch without any big finale, and I kind of wanted that.
I didn't really miss it though. I mean, I don't know. I like the music, but I also really like the actual
Right.
action and stuff going
Oh.
on without having to sing. Kind of like Les Mis needed some breaks. You know, this is
Sure.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Well,
That's my opinion.
I also really liked how they were self-aware of a lot of some of the tropes. For example, like when she's like, "Oh, you're engaged and you just met him," because
Yeah.
that's a lot of like happens in Disney. So they're like a lot of
Yeah.
self-aware because now it's kind of more modern.
Right.
And I also thought, like, this is another spoiler thing, but like the fact that the first prince, like I
I didn't see that coming either.
And
I thought it. Because I was like, okay, how's this going to work? Because in all the trailers, she's with the blonde dude the whole movie. Right. Something has to happen. Either she has like a change of heart or he gets
right. Well, I knew they weren't going to,
she's bad.
I knew that wasn't the true love, but I was not. But they didn't really give you any clues, but I was okay with it. It wasn't cheap. Yeah.
We just spoiled the film. Rewind. That was a good twist, though.
Yeah.
You were guessing still the whole film, but that doesn't happen with a lot of Disney films.
And I thought Hans,
they're predictable.
Yeah, I thought Hans would end up with Elsa or something.
Right.
You know? I thought two brothers, two sisters.
Then your homophobic theory wouldn't work.
Yeah.
You're not homophobic. Just said that wrong. Okay. Cut that out.
Yeah, cut all that out.
So, we love the film. Tell us what you thought. And comment below. Let us know.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, I'm Emily.
Jeremy.
And I'm JS.